Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy Neka and I'm very happy to have each and every one of you here with me today. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys like my experience writing the ATI Predictor exam, or the ATI exit exam as you may know it. So before I go into today's video, I want to say that I'm still in my car, but I really wanted to come on here to make this video just before I forget, pregnancy brain. So before we get right into today's video, if you're not yet subscribed, I really appreciate it if you click the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get right into it. So the ATI comprehensive exam, or the exit exam, basically it's, if you're watching this video, I think you should know, so it's the final exam you take in ATI, which according to them predicts your probability of like passing the NCLEX. So for those of you who are new here guys, I'm currently 2 weeks away from graduation and I'm so excited to be done, and move on to something else. So for us, our school idea was do as best as you can, and luckily for us, our grade translated just into the quiz grade. So because we had to take ATI Predictor exam, and after that we also have like our regular finals. I've seen some videos on here on YouTube where their school required them to get maybe like a 90%, a 94%, or a 95% in order to pass or move forward in their program. Well, quick disclaimer, that wasn't our school. So I'm gonna say the first thing first guys, honestly the exam wasn't that hard. For the most part, in my opinion, it was more like, it's basically more of things you already know, okay, like kind of more of common sense questions, lots of priority questions, lots of like critical thinking questions guys, and I personally think I would have done better if I put in more study time. I'm gonna quickly say this, that it's been a struggle. Like this final semester for me, particularly this last month, it has been a struggle. So even when sometimes I really want to study, I find myself sleeping. So that's part of the reason why I performed as I did. If you're wondering what I scored in the Predictor exam, I came out with an 89%. So basically it says 70 with an 89% chance of passing the NCLEX, and which is good enough for me. Like it could have been better, but like I said, I didn't study hard enough. I basically started studying like 2 days before, and I'm just gonna share with you guys what I did to even get like that score, and hopefully it's gonna help 1 or 2 people there. What worked for me is basically doing lots of questions, so lots of the adaptive quizzes. So if you're a frequent user of like ATI, you know that on ATI they have adaptive quizzes that touches like the different subject areas. So basically they have adaptive quizzes on like the maternal newborn, med-surg, pharmacology, nutrition, and all those, like basically everything you can think of. Okay, the comprehensive test we did take was the 2020 version, because I know like some people they took the 2019 version, but my school we did take that of 2020. So for us, basically to access the adaptive quizzes, all you need to do guys is to log in. Then you're gonna see a tab that says tests. You click on tests, and then you're gonna see a tab that says learning system, and then it also has something like quiz bank on it. So you click on that. So what you want to do is, because it's comprehensive, so basically it's everything you've done since you got into nursing school. So what you want to do is, when you go in, it's already checked. All the various subjects by default are checked. Don't uncheck it except you want to test in a particular area. So for me, what I did was I put like 70 questions from the different area, and then tested myself on it. Then when I'm done, I put in another 70, test myself on it, you understand? And then I usually go with the study mode. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because that's what works for me, because I want to do something, learn the rationale behind it. And when you're studying guys, I also want to point out that don't just like study, or don't just answer the question and it tells you, oh, the answer or the right answer is B. All right, then you And when it says the right answer is B, then you read the rationale behind B and then you move on. It's best, in my opinion, if you read the rationale behind B and the rationale behind A, C, and D as to why that is not the best answer. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You do as much questions as you can, and honestly, you will be good. I'm not here to say like I could have done better. Like I said earlier on, 89% chance of passing the NCLEX. I have friends who got 94%. I even have a friend who got 98%, and this is exactly what they did. So basically, going through the questions, doing as much questions as you can, it's like the secret to doing so well in the ATI comprehensive test. Then another thing I want to mention is, I don't know if every school does this, but there is this book, the ATI book. I'm going to insert it right here. So yeah, it's a pink book. So basically it's an ATI comprehensive textbook. It covers like all the subject areas, and if you read with the ATI text, you know most of their texts are usually very compressed and very easy to study with. So if you're watching this and you're preparing weeks in advance, I would say add that also to the resources to use, because some of my friends that did get like a really high score, that's what they did. Okay, so if you have the time, try as much as possible to go through the book, then do as much questions as you can, and then you take the test. So I'm just here to say, don't freak out. To be honest, it's not that hard. If you put in the work, you should pass. You should do what you have to do, guys. So that's pretty much it. I really wanted to come on here to say that you can do it. Try as much as possible not to freak out. I know it's so hard, but honestly, you can do it. So before I leave, guys, I wanted to mention that with the ATI, you actually get 180 questions, of which 150 is what is actually graded, but you don't know which 150 is graded. So you just have to put in your best and do everything as if it's being graded. So that's it, guys. I know this video is all over the place, but I really wanted to come on here and share my experience with you guys. Do not freak out. I know it's easier said than done, because you should have seen me. Like, I was literally freaking out. I didn't know what to expect, hence me making this video. So most of the questions are lots of priority questions, lots of like critical thinking, pretty much like things you already know. So do what you have to do, and honestly, don't be like me. Start studying way ahead of time. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see more of you.